I'm Twila Jean, and apparently I'm going to do a video blog on how to do victory rolls because that's what everybody wants to know on my blog. I know that people think that victory rolls are like really elaborate and hard to do, which is weird to me because it's really my lazy day hair when I want a vintage hairdo and I don't really want to do anything. I do victory rolls. It's great morning after hair. Like if you didn't pin curl your hair last night and you're just on second day curls, it's perfect because you can use messy sort of waved hair and perfectly shape it into victory rolls. Or you can start with straight hair like I'm doing. I have really straight hair. And I just take a big fat barrel curling iron and kind of pull my hair up and curl it towards the back. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. I mean, it doesn't have to be nice, it doesn't have to be anything, it just needs to get a good kink to your hair, give a nice little wave. And really you just need to section off this part of your hair and just curl this part. This is the only part that needs a little kink in it. And I'll do this side too. Sometimes if I'm feeling really ambitious in the morning, I'll set my hair with hot rollers or hot sticks, the Clairol hot sticks, and give like my whole hair a nice wave to it. For this, I'm just probably going to do victory rolls and then pin up the back and pretend the back isn't there. But yeah, so you want to definitely do it at an upward angle to help get the right direction, I guess, going to your hair. You can tell I'm a hair professional, right? I do this for a living. I don't know a single technical term about anything I'm talking about. I just know how it makes my hair look at the end. So once you've given yourself a nice little wave, little curl, which really is just the ends that need to have a curl. It helps them wrap around themselves when you're trying to form the actual roll. And you just I just loosen it up with my fingers. And I find the section I want to go with. I'm going to pull my mirror around here. I keep them pretty small. You can experiment with size. It's easier to handle when they're littler. It's easier to get bobby pins in them when they're littler. So I just kind of section off a little triangle of hair. You can kind of see it's like pretty much in line with my ear, the tip of my ear. And I comb it up. If you have really, really thin hair, I'd back comb it a little bit. I don't usually have to. I've got thick hair. But if your hair is really fine or really thin, it's good to back comb it to give it some body. See what I got? Kind of comb it to where the curl goes around the back. Take two fingers, and pull it up to the very ends of your hair and just start wrapping the hair around those fingers. This is really, really hard to do in a tiny camera screen, by the way. So you've got a little hole. Whoop, see the hole? There you go. And then you just start rolling down. I don't like to have cartoony, huge rolls, so I keep them pretty parallel with the side of my head. Parallel, perpendicular, parallel. So once you get the roll flattened to your head, mine's sliding out. Stick a bobby pin in the top of it, just to hold it in place. You can kind of see the top there. Sometimes you gotta reinforce the bottom half, so you go kind of find the back where the hole opening is. Take another little bobby pin, and slide it up the back, and that'll help secure it into place. Definitely not my best work. It's very hard to do on a tiny screen. Usually you're gonna need hairspray. I usually always need to finish off with a spray. Let's see if we can get the second one even sort of the same size. Section off another chunk of hair right about the tip of your ear. Comb upward and then comb back to where the curl is curling back. Where am I? There I am. Pull your other hair out of the way. If you have crazy short hairs like me, you'll have those sticking out. Again, we're wrapping, oops, you didn't get to see that. We're wrapping around the two fingers. And you've got your loop. And then you're just gonna roll down perpendicular. Wait, parallel. Now I don't know which one I'm saying. Anyway, you want it to sit like right along the side of your head. You don't want them huge rolls up on the top, unless you're doing a photo shoot and that's what you're trying to do. Then you can make giant rolls on the top of your head. I like them to look a little bit more natural when I'm wearing them out in public. So I just roll them along the side of my head. Bobby pin in the top. Bobby pin up the back. Hey, they're even pretty even this time. So you might have some little sticky outy bits. Tuck them in the hole. Nobody will know. Victory rolls are amazing. They really don't have to be perfect. There's so many spots to tuck hair that's sticking out. So yeah, if you have any little spots that aren't working, tuck them in the hole. Nobody will know the better. Hairspray your bad sideburns back up into it. So the back. There's so many things you can do with the back. You can curl it under for the page boy look. You can curl it out for a flipped look. Sometimes I do pigtail braids. Sometimes I just do regular old pigtails. Most of the time though, I'm gonna just curl it up in a really half bun thing. Kind of like the roll in the back of the hair of Silk Spectre, but probably not nearly as professionally done because I can't hire stylists. So I kind of just, let's see, now I gotta do this backwards. Oh, this ought to be fun. Put it in a ponytail, a really low ponytail. Slide the pony down to just about the ends of your hair. I hope you can see this. And then you just roll it up. And then take your bobby pins, and stick it in each side of the hole that kind of forms. It's going to form a little tube on the back of your head. And so I wish you could see that. Let's see. Hopefully it looks good in the back. Sometimes you'll need an extra reinforcement. I usually do. I'm a very bad bobby pinner. So I usually have to stick a few extras in. But at the end, you should, ignore that part of my hair, have something that looks like this. Kind of rolled up. I hope that looks right and not wrong. But yeah. Or like I said, you can do pigtails, do a ponytail, do just curls. Pretty much anything. So once you get used to this, really, like I said, this is my lazy day hair. It's super quick, super fast. Really easy to do once you master the art of just wrapping it around your fingers and just roll it down to your head, pin it in. It's Definitely really simple, and if you're not talking to a camera and trying to look into a little screen, something you can do in 5, maybe 10 minutes top. It's a really quick vintage inspired hairdo. I guess that's it. Toma, you can stop editing now.